Welcome to She is Resilient, a podcast for women on their healing journeys who are ready to start living their most authentic and empowered lives outside of survival mode. I'm your host, Tatiana, trauma and somatic therapist, as well as a holistic coach, and I'm on a mission to help more women heal their nervous systems. Each week, me and my guests are going to get real and vulnerable about the experiences that led us to becoming the empowered and resilient women we are today. You'll leave this podcast with the skills, knowledge, and inspiration to start creating the life you deserve. Because if another woman can do it, so can you. Welcome back to another free Coaching Friday. Today's question is, I feel like I'm doing everything to regulate my nervous system, but still notice fight or flight moments. Is this normal? What am I doing wrong? Okay, so without knowing you and your unique situation, I can only share so much about this because I don't know what exactly it is that you're doing to regulate your nervous system and what you're not doing. So let's just start off with your basic physiological needs, right? Like always. Are your basic physiological needs being met? Are you getting enough nutrients in your body? Are you drinking enough water, getting your protein in, etc., right? Are you getting at least 8 hours of sleep? If those basic physiological needs are met and you're like, check, yes, I've mastered meeting all of my basic physiological needs, then let's begin to look at your daily habits. Are you always busy? And do you always have long to-do lists? Do you have back-to-back appointment schedule? Right? I always tell my clients that going to the gym, going to therapy, acupuncture, getting a massage, the chiropractor, all of those things are great for your nervous system. However, if you have all of these scheduled back to back in the same day, or even one of these a day consecutively, then you're actually just contributing to the survival cycle. So what the body needs when you're in a sympathetic state of activation, fight or flight, is slowness. Doing less for your system, not more. When we do more, when we try to keep busy or we're not slowing down or we try to do all of the healing, right, trying to fit all of the healing modalities in one day or 1 week, then we're actually just contributing to survival mode. Fast is contributing to survival mode. Slow is supporting the nervous system. Okay, so we always want to do less. We always want to slow down, more slowness for the nervous system. We also want to be mindful of the people and the places that are contributing to our dysregulation, right? Where and when do you notice that you're getting the most triggered or activated? Is it at home? Is it with family, friends? Is it with your partner? Is it at work? Is it all of the above, right? The more awareness we have around where and when we feel safe and when we don't, then the more we can support our nervous systems and begin to limit the amount of time that we spend with the person or environment that's contributing to our dysregulation. When it comes to supporting your nervous system, if you feel like you're doing all of the things, using all of the coping skills, going to therapy, and you still feel like something's missing. Sorry, I had to take a quick pause because my dog started barking again. Turkey always seems to bark every time I try to record. I'm not sure why. And he does this also when I'm trying to record Instagram stories. He gets like excited, or I don't know what it is, but he always starts barking when I'm trying to record something. So if you heard him in the background, that was Turkey. And I forgot what I was saying because I just paused. But, if you still feel like something is missing, then it might be time to consider somatic experiencing. Because really, what it comes down to is helping your nervous system feel safe and discharging the stored trauma so that you're not constantly getting activated, you're not constantly getting triggered, you're not in this sympathetic state of activation all of the time, and so that you're not consumed with trying to regulate 24/7, right? I've said this before, but coping skills are not going to heal your nervous system, right? They are there to support your nervous system. So you can use all of the tools and be doing all of the things, but if you don't get to the root of it, which is unhealed trauma, unresolved trauma, then you're only going to get so far with the coping skills, right? Coping skills are great, and they're a great way to create safety in the body and support your nervous system, especially when you're feeling activated. It's going to help you feel a little bit more settled and connected. But again, they're not going to heal your nervous system long term. So again, it's kind of hard to give you a complete answer to this question without much context, because I don't know all of the things that you're doing and all of the things that you're not doing, but I do hope this was helpful. And if you are looking to target and address all of the things contributing to nervous system dysregulation, such as relationships, boundaries, self-esteem, trauma, physical health, and so on, then you're really going to want to be inside of Embodied Healing Collective, which is where we address all of these areas. And enrollment starts in just a few days on September 3rd. I'm so excited for it. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I invite you to go follow me on Instagram so that you can see when we start enrolling and you can get more details about the program. And don't forget that if you want to ask a question for the next free Coaching Friday, and just get free coaching on a specific topic, then you can tap on the link in the show notes and I will answer it in the next free Coaching Friday. Just make sure to add more detail and as much detail as possible so that I can give you a full and complete answer, because I really do want to support you. So the more details I have, the more specific you are about your situation, the more that I can get an understanding and really support you in the way that I'm sure you want to be supported and the way that I want to support you. Alrighty, I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you absolutely loved this episode, I would so appreciate it if you subscribed and left a review on Apple Podcast, or take a screenshot and share this episode on social media. Don't forget to tag me at tatiana.holistic.coach. The more nervous systems we reach, the more generational cycles we break, and the more we contribute to a kinder and safer world. And if you're looking for somatic healing services, send me a DM and I'd love to chat on how I can support you. I'll see you in the next episode.